3 experiments could end this. Everything we think we know about how psychedelics heal the mind, the clinical trials, the brain scans, the thousands of hours of therapy sessions, all of it rests on a single assumption. And there are 3 laboratory tests, designed but not yet run, that could prove that assumption catastrophically wrong. For the past 2 years, something remarkable has been converging. 10 completely separate fields: psychiatry, neuroscience, meditation research, near-death studies, computational models of consciousness, have been arriving at the same door. The same mechanism keeps appearing. Serotonin unlocks something. The brain's rigid patterns dissolve, and when they reform, months or years of suffering can simply stop. 76% of the evidence now points to one answer. That number should feel reassuring. It doesn't, because no one has run the experiments that would destroy it. Here is what we think is happening. When psilocybin or MDMA enters the brain, it triggers what researchers call a plasticity cascade. The default mode network, the part of the brain that maintains your sense of self that keeps ruminating on the past, goes quiet. Neural pathways that have been locked for years suddenly become malleable again. Trauma loosens its grip. This isn't speculation. Late-stage clinical trials are now providing direct evidence. Veterans with treatment-resistant PTSD, people who had tried everything, are showing sustained recovery. The brain scans match the theory. The symptom scores match the brain scans. It's elegant. It's consistent across domains. And it might be completely wrong. But then there is this. The first experiment. Give someone psilocybin alongside a drug that blocks the serotonin receptor entirely. If the healing still happens, if the PTSD lifts, if the depression breaks, then serotonin was never the key. Everything we built collapses. The second experiment. Scan someone's brain during a mystical experience. If the neural chaos doesn't match the clinical outcome, if profound experiences produce no lasting change, or if ordinary sessions heal just as well, then we have been measuring the wrong thing entirely. The third experiment. Compare psychedelic therapy against an identical protocol using only placebo, not a sugar pill, a full theatrical production, the music, the eye shades, the therapists holding space, everything except the molecule. If the outcomes are the same, then perhaps it was never about chemistry at all. Perhaps it was always about context, belief, the ritual itself. No one has run these experiments, not because they are impossible, because the field is terrified of what they might find. And here is where it gets strange. The leading model, the one with 76% convergence, actually predicts what each experiment would show. The serotonin blocker should eliminate the effect. The brain chaos should correlate with healing. The placebo should fail. The theory is falsifiable. That is supposed to be its strength. But falsifiable also means fragile. One clean result could vaporize a decade of research. And in a field where hope has become currency, where veterans are waiting, where the suicidal are running out of time, no one wants to be the one who ran the experiment that ended the promise. This is the hidden cost of certainty. We have built treatment protocols, trained therapists, changed laws, moved billions of dollars, all on a mechanism we have never tried to break. The evidence is converging, but convergence is not proof. Somewhere in a laboratory that doesn't exist yet, 3 experiments are waiting to be run. They will either validate everything, or reveal that we understood nothing at all. 3 experiments could end this. The question is whether anyone will run them.